So on the way out, we're gonna be punching the safety cards. All right, good morning guys. My name is Arnell and this is Amanda. We're gonna be presenting the spotlight for today. Slip, trips, and falls. This morning was a good example, raining day. So we don't want you guys to be slipping. How to prevent this? How to prevent you guys from falling, tripping? Be aware of your surroundings. For the past few months, we did one for dangerous distraction. I don't know if you guys remember the video. Somebody was texting and then they were going with their heads down. Next thing you know, they fall down the stairs. So that's what it means by be aware of your surroundings. And if you see something on the floor, even if you don't want to pick it up, at least put it on the side so nobody else trips on it. But if you can, just pick it up and look for the nearest trash bin and just drop it in there. We have also the safety mirrors around the corners. When you're coming to the corner, especially if you're pushing a cart or you have whatever piece of equipment, just make sure you check there's nobody coming so you don't hurt them. And the floor mats around all the entrances around the hospital, they have those floor mats laid, so you guys can just wipe your feet once you get in, so you don't bring the wet feet around all over the hospital. Also, we have those caution cones. We have them around the department. There's one, I know, in front of the lounge. There's also one in front of the call center. So if you see a spill on the floor and you don't have anything to wipe it out, you can just take the safety cone and then place it there so they know this is a wet floor, so they can be aware of that. For those of you guys pushing the carts, don't overload. That's something we've been trying to tell since day one. If you're pushing something and you cannot see over it, you might trip on something, or you might hurt somebody, or you might even hurt yourself. Use the appropriate safety gear and equipment. So when it's snowing or if it's raining, make sure you guys wear the appropriate gears, so it's not too slippery. Decluttered work areas frequently. Make sure your work area, there's no clutters or anything like that. And around the entrances, you'll see those covers, those umbrella covers. If it's a rainy day or snow day, so just grab one of those so you can put your umbrella so you don't bring the water around all the hospital, so it doesn't get too wet. And we're gonna show you how to report a fall in case if it ever happens.
So actually, when you log into any of the computers down here, you're probably pretty familiar with this screen. So me and Arnold discovered that you can actually report any injury or fall, trip, or accident, so it keeps it on file. So if you go into the safety reports, and if you go down to...
Where it says fall?
Was it a different one right now?
The employee general incident,
Is
the one on top, keep going up. Hands up.
Where is it? Oh, okay.
Yes.
So we click into there, and then you're just going to want to fill in all of the fields with all the information that you know. If you need any help with any of the information, you can contact the supervisor or team lead that you're familiar with and have them help you fill it out. So basically this just keeps it as a report and keeps it on file. So if anything is to happen, you can refer back to it, so everything's noted there. So I thought it was a pretty cool feature to be aware of. I don't know if anybody else is aware of it, because I wasn't up until recently. So, if you need any help with that, you can reach out to any one of your supervisors for help. And also, it sounds pretty repetitive to go over this stuff over and over again, but it is very important working in the atmosphere that we do with carts everywhere and different type of weather that we're dealing with. So you'd be aware of wet floors and stuff like that. So, this is a step-by-step thing to go back into there. So look for that icon, fill in that information there, and then once you submit it, it will have it on file. So, here's the facts and statistics, causes of slips, trips, and falls. A lot of it here, more than half of the percentage is walking surfaces. So like Arnell said today with the umbrella covers, it is helpful for other visitors, patients, and other employees, you know, just to be aware that your umbrella is leaking all over the place and to put a bag on it to help other people, not just yourself. Also footwear, you know, ladies in heels and such, just be more aware, stuff like that, just be cautious.
Yeah, for example, on a snowing day, if you don't wear your boots, you're just wearing like regular shoes, there's a chance that you might just slip and fall. So just make sure you're with the right equipment.
Are there any questions? No, it's pretty basic information, so nothing to be confused about.
No questions? All right, so I have a question for you guys. So, do you guys see or feel like there's anything that's not safe around the department?
I don't like, okay, like you're saying, using the mirrors, I mean, I know a lot of people in here who try to use it, but it really gets to be a pain, especially around the cafeteria, where everybody just comes running in and out and they're not using the mirrors and.
You know, we were working with the MGH overall safety committee, not just the materials management one. We wanted to look into putting up some signage, or like around the times of lunch, being more cautious, especially for visitors that don't know what's going on. They're not aware that that's a main hallway where we're transporting, you know, materials and linens and stuff like that. So we're going to probably revisit that and try to. I hear you completely. It's a very high traffic area, especially around those times. So we can revisit that and bring that up at the meeting. Hopefully, get some signs out there at least.
Anything else?
Yeah, because
You guys feel like you're very safe working here?
listen, when I'm called from the land elevator to go to 4, most of the time I almost hit somebody coming right to 4, and then I coming out. No
There's no
glass,
mirrors.
no wall, things like that.
So
So that's why I slow down a little bit.
So that's a good point. So at the staff get-together meetings, I'm sure you all have attended these meetings, are the ones that are with the managers and director. So we had one the other day, and there were a lot of people bringing out to our attention that there's a lot of mirrors missing in some specific areas. When you do notice this, write them down. Write the location down. If there's a door number nearby, if there is a department, I know that one person reported endoscopy, and so you need to write it down and bring it to any of the members in the safety committee or even your supervisor, because that is a simple thing. All we do is put in a rec through buildings and grounds, and they will put a mirror up if you know that there is a need for one. So just keep that in mind. If you do notice that there is a need of one because of traffic, a lot of people walking, just bring it to somebody's attention.
Anything else, guys? All right, so if that's it, thank you guys for your
Just
time.
make sure you get your
Get your safety cards.
I gotta finish my unit.